Wow, my network good.
Okay, so let's get
Okay, wait, we can't hear Divine Algae.
huh?
I said we can't hear Divine Algae. He just typed something now.
Who's that?
Divine. He has been typing the divinely quiet guy.
Oh, okay.
His mic is, I think he mutes his mic.
All right.
Oh,
No wahala. Okay, let's get to the business of today. Top-down analysis. I think this is jump 10. Let's go to 4 hours. So this is what I have basically because the market has been bearish. I beg you, make my network calm down. All right. So on the daily we have this price action. So we can see that market has been creating higher highs, right? You can see this basically. Then we have this change on that's on daily time frame. Market came up, then broke downside, right? So why I still have this bearish bias is from this point, we have a single range. And what did price do? Price came back and came to the extreme and mitigated something here and did what? Broke structure to the downside. Now, let me go to the 4 hours. So this is what I saw price do. Price took out this. Price took this out too, right? Which basically we know as a disruption of order flow. And price came back, took out this liquidity. And the reason why I started selling from this point, why I didn't wait for this extreme is that price closed with a wick at this zone. You get? Price closed with a wick at this zone. And what happened next? Price took out this low. Same thing happened here. We have this liquidity point here. We have this, what we call fair value gap and this other block. But what the price do, if you check, price closed with a wick also. But if there was a candle closure above this liquidity point, I would be expecting price to come and mitigate the zone before dumping. But since price closed with a wick above this liquidity point, my next target is first this one before we target this low. So from this point, I'm looking for just sales because even on the 4-hour time frame, I'm coming. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see the market has changed structure. We have a change of character here because there was a candle closure here. So I think for jump 10, we have sales. Let's go to on jump 100. I don't think the market has been spooling. Imagine the person catch on from this point. Now madness. On the daily time frame, this is what we have. So I'll basically be expecting.
Hey, Jesus, I'm on a call. Who is this person?
So this is what I'll be expecting on jump 10. But right now, the current trend is bearish, so that it's going to resume the pro trend. So on the 4-hour, we've been having market just dumping. So if I go to the 1 hour, let me see if there is any feasible setup. On the 1 hour, we can see a sweep here. You can see a sweep here. You can see this. You can see this. So I actually, based on what I'm seeing here, I'm actually looking at 2 zones. If I'm marking here, expecting price to come to the extreme, right? And if I go to the 15 minutes, I think possibly if if you have time, I think when you are trading synthetic, if you can trade with confirmation, oh my god, nice. This zone also, if price is coming to this point, it's also going to be a reaction, even though it's for short term. But we have this. And most times, I think this is something I've noticed. You see this point where there's an extreme. For those who are trading Sabi Girl strategy, this is for a sell move. This is what we have. We have this. We have this. Then we have this, right? So first we have this sweep of liquidity, break of structure, then another break of structure. Then price comes to this point before dumping.
Okay, boss, sorry, someone's camera
Huh?
and mic. Sorry.
Okay. I beg now, which person mic they make noise? This. Okay, no be.
I think it's cool FX or something.
Kolele Alpha, your mic, I beg. All right. Let's get it. So for those trading Sabi Girl strategy, this is basically the A plus setup, right? But one thing I noticed with derivative is, for example, now you have something like this. A market sweeps liquidity, break structure, then break structure, right? Like even 3 times. If market comes, instead of trading order flow, now if you are trading order flow, right, you're expecting price to come here because now we have 3 break of structure. So if this break of structure did not happen, for example, this is what we have, the first one. We have this initial break of structure. Then we have this second break of structure. If price stops here, we're expecting to sell from here, right? But if we now have this third break of structure, based on order flow strategy, you are supposed to sell from here. But one thing I noticed with derive is if this point, right, is very close to this point, I bet you markets will come like this. Instead of respecting this zone, you take this zone out, touch here before falling. It's going to respect where there is a sweep of liquidity. That's what I've been noticing from derivative. They will just switch you out. Sharp. So this is what I'm expecting. So if price comes here and shows me some confirmation candles, sell from here. If it doesn't show me, I wait till the extreme. Then I continue the downtrend before price gets to this zone. So let's check. Jump 25. Oh, yep. Okay, this is what I have on jump. The market is actually bullish, right? So this is, let's draw the basic market structure. Let's say we have this, we have this, right? I think it closed on the 4 hours, it closed with the candle, right? Yes, it did. So look at what happened here. This was our external. And what did price do? Price did not close with the candle wick. You see how I marked it out? It swept it, went up, changed character, came down, swept it. Because of I saw this sweep, that's why I was expecting a re-entry here. But markets flew. It didn't come back. Look at what happened. The same concept. Market went up, broke structure, came back, sweep. Let's go to the 15 minutes so I see properly. Swept the inducement, continued up, expecting price to come back again and retrace. They were just snubbing the entry. And this is their target. So I guess this one was a missed one. Same thing. Sometimes jump to the jump. See, same missed entry here. Let's go for jump 50. Do you have anything? Okay, the price action for this one is not actually I've not been trading this one. Let's see. 75.
Sorry, Divine said if you could recap jump 100.
Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. What doesn't you understand? Turn on your mic. Divine.
I don't know. I saw it in the chat box. I think we can't still hear him.
Okay. You are buying.
He said
From what zone are you buying from? On what time frame? Let me see. Which time frame are you buying from? Yes. Okay. If you're buying, this is one single leg. To me, I feel this is one single leg. This. So if you are buying for more liquidity is still at this point though. To me, I feel that's a risky buy though. There are many liquidity points here now. See liquidity. There are many liquidity points there. Oh boy. So if it's a short buy, then no issue. If it's a short buy, no issue. But if it's me, I'm not buying no. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, as far as you're not holding it for long, then that's better. If not, if you're holding this buy for long or more, there's a high possibility to take you out. Because you can see the momentum that price is dumping now. There's a high possibility to take you out. So, but since price, I think the only time I would be convenient to buy is when I see a change of character on the 4 hours. The moment I see a change of character on the 4 hours, then I think I'll buy it then. But if I do not see, yeah, I don't think it's going to be clear for me. It's going to be risky. So if you do even want to do it, I would feel that if price takes this out, this high, this on the 1 hour, then you know there is already an internal change of character. So possibly you wait till price gets to this point, which here you know is going to be our what? Disruption of order flow. So it's either you sell from here or it takes this one out and you continue here. But you know that the pro trend right now is bearish. So Martins, I think there's this setup. So we'll see the setup now on step index.
step index.
That step index I sent out that time. The market.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Uh,
So this is what I have on step index. I think we now have another break of structure here now. Now I have a break of structure. So there are times, but now you see, I have like what I explained. There's a sweep of liquidity here, break of structure, break of structure. That's why I had this setup here. So this leg is going to be my inducement. Price should come to this block here, right? Now we have another break of structure. There's a high possibility that if price come, price will literally retrace down, sweep this liquidity. It will not stop at this zone. Sweep this liquidity and tap this stuff, before going. So this is what might likely happen on step. Let's see. Which other pairs do you guys want me to look at? Yep. Yeah, this is VIX 10. Okay. All right. So you guys can see the price action. We have a change here. First and foremost, we had this change of character on hours. Then what happened again? Market change direction. Came up, broke this, went down lower. So we had this zone here. And what did market do? Market came to the extreme. Look at, you can see the strong rejection here. For those who are trading, what's it called? Be their strategy name self. Those people that trade candlestick patterns. So you can see price rejecting at that zone. Let me go to the one and see what happened there. You see, engineered liquidity. Market took it out. We had our what? Change of character to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting price to come here because this is what I saw. This is what inducement. This is disruption of order flow. Possibly this is going to be our what? Engineered liquidity. So I'm expecting price to come to this point before coming to this low. And if market continues, it goes down here. So this is what I'm waiting for on VIX 10. Right. So is there any question?
Actually, like I don't know, my phone actually. Don't sure. I'll watch the video later.
Okay.
Can we check V10S? Okay.
Uh the way they crazy so sweet be do me for you. Let's go to focus.
Actually,
Sometimes by the way derive will just snub your entry and start jumping. So it hasn't gotten to its final target yet. Maybe by midnight. In 4 hours. So basically, okay. This is the recent sweep we have. This is the recent sweep we have here. So this is our extreme zone. It's actually not meeting up to the AMS criteria, or sometimes they decrease. You see, the retracement didn't get to 50%. So, but I would not, if I see something like this, right, and price is coming, I would not set a limit order. I would allow price to get to this zone and see its reaction first before continuing the sell. Let's see daily and see the overall. Okay. Sharp. So it's still bearish. Very, very bearish. VIX 100. I don't think I trade this stuff. This one too.
but big question.
Yeah.
Based on your views, like which of the pairs you think like is faster, like has more momentum?
They all it depends. They have it depends. See, one is one is your liquidity you get. So apart from speed, but bro, some 5 minutes movements will go up like this for VIX 75 1S. You know the kind of amount you go down print. So it depends on your liquidity too. But I
Oh,
think
I grab.
uh but is it 150? Is it 250s? I think it's one of the most lowest. So there are some that are very volatile, and that volatile like based on your liquidity.
Okay, but thanks.
Yes. Do you have? I think there's a cheats list like that to know the most volatile and the less volatile. I think I'll check for it on my phone and send it to the group. Right. This trade they wicked me for here. It's still a sweep. They have not done a candle break yet on the daily. Okay. So this one we are okay. We are on a very massive bullish trend. Are we? See price action. So we are still trading within this range. Oh. We are still trading within this range. Because look at what happened here. It's a sweep. So we are still trading within this range. And the price that takes this point or takes this point. So I get, okay, we are bullish. We are bullish. So basically, this is all we should be having. This is all we should be having. Because price came down to take out all of this liquidity. Price came and took out all this liquidity. So we had this range. We had this range from here to here. So price came to the deep discount, took out all this liquidity, and it's going to the upside. So it is safer to look for buys at this point. But till this main target is achieved, let's go to 4 hours. I think I sent this setup. I didn't set up. I think I sent setup to the group. Huh? So for now, there's no proper setup yet.
You never know on one side.
Now, which person might be on?
Hey, no.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So this one too, they snubbed my entry. They snubbed my entry. This is what I saw. I had this sweep here. I had this. I had this. So they choose not to come back. They have other business appointments. So,
Okay,
but
please, a
I am still
question.
maintaining. Guess what? I'm still maintaining this zone. Do you know why?
Not really.
I have this sweep here, right? So if I'll be
Yeah.
marking out this zone, this is what I'll be doing, right? But it's very close to this. I have liquidity points here, and I still have unmitigated zone here. So instead of moving my entry here, I'll remain here. That's what happened to that step index. Price, if I have two zones like this, most times on the reef, I stay with the extreme zones. So what's the question?
Okay, I know it might sound funny, but please, can you go back to VIX 25 and just mark out your internals? I want to check something.
Okay. VIX 25.
Yeah. No, VIX, not jump, VIX.
Oh, internal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's start from here. This is what I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to cut this one. So we are checking it. We have what?
Okay, so that okay, so this thing is just one leg
This one,
to
right?
you. Yeah,
Yeah, it's one leg.
okay. So the mistake is that like I've been so engrossed into Forex that like marking up my like now mapping out my structures on derivatives now somehow
Yeah,
to me.
sometimes yes, yes, yes. It used to happen. It used to happen.
Means I have to take this time and just look at derivative charts more.
Yes, now just use this December, then refresh. So you know how to filter your mind when you come back to Forex.
Okay, thanks, bro.
You're welcome. So any question? We have few minutes more on Zoom. Do I have anything on VIX 75? Uh-huh. Now, switching derivative me for here. Where is it? Let's go to 24 hours. So now this one now, to me, I feel this is what they call normal SL. Because look at what we have here. On the daily time frame, right? We have this, we have this, and we have this, right? So basically, if price has taken two of these out, that means two of this transactional liquidity, this strong point. If price take this out and take this out, we already know that price is coming to the extreme, which I marked out. So that means this last one, this last line is our engineered liquidity. You get. So once I saw price tapped on the engineered liquidity, I was expecting a massive return to the upside. This was what I was expecting because market looks bearish. But guess what? They tapped on the engineered liquidity on the daily and rejected. Let's go to 1 hour. They tapped on it and they did what? They rejected. You can see. Tapped on it, they rejected. Did a change of character on the 1 hour. Did this. So when I saw this liquidity, I felt this as a type 2 entry. Came back for re-entry. They also respected it. Then price what? Took me out. So that means they've switched their trend on VIX 75 1S from bullish to bearish. So the moment we have possibly a candle closure on the 4 hours, which I think it has happened already. Yes, it has happened. Now I'm looking for sales. Just keep selling. The trend has changed to bearish. So just keep selling. So this low is the target for now. This low is the target for now. Same thing happened here. This is what they respected it too. Because it met all my trade criteria. They respected it. Went one issue two. Then boom. So what are we looking for? Looking for price to come down and take this. I know that it was bearish, but I was expecting price to come and take out this liquidity point before I switch bearish. They did not take it. They did not. So I guess this was what I missed out. I did not pay attention to this low being taken out, and it was a candle closure. If it was a week, then this place should have been valid. But I think I missed out seeing this. If this had closed with a week, then this buy would have been valid to come to this point. But market did not take out this liquidity, and there was a change of character here. So from this point onward, we are going bearish.
Please a question.
Okay.
Can you show some insight on your new strategy that you are that's is it possible?
On what strategy?
So there was this thing you posted on the group. You are working on something.
Okay, my strategy.
Yeah.
That one, no. That one is under lock and key for now.
Oh no issue, no issue, no issue.
Don't worry. When it's time, I will unveil it.
Let's keep looking. 2025.
Yeah, no, 2025. See, 2025, everybody just carry their trouser, put for throat, to no be for waste again. Aggressive, bro. So may by
I
either
want to
by
not do my waist too.
you listen,
I tell you not do my belly too. Not do waist again.
and this so either by March like this, me I don't dey drop khaki for group abeg.
No, I'm now very soon.
No time, no time, no time. So if price takes out this, that means on VIX 75, takes out disruption of order flow, we'll be expecting price to come to the extreme, then continue the bearish movement. But if it doesn't, we can choose to sell from here. That means we are respecting order flow. So these are the two zones we can continue this sell from on VIX. So what else? What else? Then on VIX 50. Some kind of price action, but just the vex you. Yeah. This one is just keep ignoring zone. Oh. You can see that.
Maybe RF.
Okay. Market is now right now. Market has flipped bearish internally. So we have this break. We have this break. Okay, something is looking good here. So this is a possibility. This is a possibility. So if you are taking this out, first target should be this zone. And if market choose not to continue going up here, then we're targeting this zone. But since there's a sweep here, this would be like the safest place to exit for now. So we have this engineered liquidity here. All right, so is there any question? We have less than 1 minute.
Divine RG has a question. It's typed, you just marked out EMS on B50, right?
Okay, let me check the chart. V50. Yes, yeah, sure. For the sell, right? This is an AMS. Let me see. Okay, yeah.